so much for being here. I hope you're doing well today. I'm just going to get ready real quick. I got to take the yogurt out here. Get it somewhere. Okay, so interesting morning I've had. And Spirit has given me a message for the collective. I'm not sure what it's going to be called yet. You'll have to excuse me. I'll turn this just a little bit so you can see my hands, but not me. Okay? Alright, where's my water? Hold on, I gotta get my water. Oh, where did I put it? I found it. Okay. So, Spirit has given me a message for us, and I hope that people will join me. I'm going to try to answer some questions as well. There's a lot of stuff been going on at work, and I've been ignoring it all because I'm over it. Okay, so I was meditating on this. I got woke up at 6:30. I woke up at my card table at 4:30, and I had cards everywhere where I had been playing cards in my sleep, and they were slimy. I don't know if I slobbered on them. I don't know. But then my daughter called me at 6:30 and woke me up because she's having some problems that she needed to talk to her mama about. And so I talked to her for a couple hours, and Spirit gave me this message. Oh, my candle's trying not to stay lit. Let me go get another one. Everything in the world's going to fight this video, so just hold on to your hat. We are going to get it done one way or the other, right, Spirit? Right, Christy. Right. Alright, help me, Spirit, because I'm getting low on candles here. I think I might have one over there that will work. I got to get some more. I don't know about you, but I've been going through it, and it's getting better. God has really amazed me with some of the things that have happened to me recently. Yesterday it said that our role was to pray, and I mean I had prayed my heart out for a miracle, and I got one last night, and hopefully I can share it with you soon. I want to make sure that everything works out before I put it out there, okay? Alright, so the first song that I got when I asked for a song was Travis Tritt, Anymore. And I'm going to tell you how it goes. If I can find it. Travis Tritt, Anymore. Alright, this is the song Spirit gave me. I can't hide the way I feel about you anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside, keep the pain out of my eyes anymore. My tears no longer waiting, my resistance ain't that strong. My mind keeps recreating a life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore. Let me make one last appeal to show you how I feel about you. Mm-hmm. 'Cause there's no one else, I swear, holds a candle anywhere next to you. Mm-hmm. My heart can't take this beating, not loving you, not having you to hold. A small voice keeps repeating deep inside my soul. It says, can't keep pretending I don't love you anymore. I've got to take this chance or let it pass by if I expect to get on with my life. My tears no longer waiting. Oh, my resistance ain't that strong. But my mind keeps recreating a love life with you alone. And I'm tired of pretending that I don't love you anymore. Anymore. And if you really listen closely to this song, it can actually be taken two ways. This person could be saying that they're tired of pretending they don't love you anymore. Or it could be saying, I'm tired of pretending I don't love you anymore. And so you have to decide, because he says in here that he's got to take a chance or let it pass by if he expects to get on with his life. So it sounds like to me that he's crying out because he doesn't love you anymore. And he's tired of pretending like he does. That's what it sounds like to me. And I said, Spirit, can you give me any more clarity on this song that'll help me to understand which it is? And this is what I got. Giving You Up, Cameron Marlowe. And it goes like this. Don't you dare try to reappear after you already got me standing here. I can't believe you would come at me looking for a little bit of sympathy, like I wasn't the one you left all alone crying, looking like a hot mess. Don't show your face round here anymore, honey. This is something you better get through your head. I'm giving you up, just like I did them Marlboro Lights. And I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough. You've turned me to a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way you did me out in the moonlight. What the hell are you thinking coming round to visit, completely uninvited, messing with my brain again? You couldn't give me the satisfaction of forgetting your existence. You showed up when I thought I'd finally found the end. Don't be coming over looking for a conversation, dropping little hints that you want me back again, 'cause I'm giving you up. I'm sick and tired of the little lies you tell me. So here's all I'm saying, baby, better listen in, 'cause I'm giving you up just like I did them Marlboro Lights, and I'm giving you up same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough. Turn me to a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. Yeah, I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting go of all the things that held their grip on me, with you being my first priority. 'Cause death isn't worth the weight of your love no more. Yeah, I'm packing up, leaving, closing shop. There ain't no, I can't hardly see. There ain't no use for you in this heart no more. So I'm giving you up, I'm letting you go, and I'm giving you up. Just like I did those Marlboro Lights. And I'm giving you up the same way I did the whiskey on ice. And it's all so tough. You turned me into a man I don't even recognize. I'm giving you up. The same way you did me out in the moonlight. Out in the moonlight. I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. Oh, I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. Oh, I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. I'm giving you up. So, what I get from this, let me make sure I don't have my Wi-Fi on right quick. Okay, I don't. What I'm getting from this is that this person is tired of pretending that they don't love you anymore. They're tired of pretending like they love you. They don't love you anymore. And they're giving you up. And Spirit said to me, you need to explain to the collective what gaslighting is. Okay, so I want you to bear with me. You may already know, you might know more about it than I do. It's a relatively, it's not an old term. It's more of a modern concept, but it's been around for a long time. It's somebody who is mentally abusive to you in the way that they handle you, because they'll try and attack your self-esteem by saying things about the things that you eat, the way that you look, and they'll try and they'll needle away at your self-esteem until you have none left. And they have all the control that way. Their ultimate goal is to be in control. Okay, so let's look that up real quick and let's see what this says. Gaslighting. People who gaslight have no boundaries whatsoever. Gaslighting is a colloquialism, I can't say that word. Colloquialism, loosely defined as manipulating someone into questioning their own perception of reality. The expression, hold on. What they do is they try to make you think you're crazy. That didn't really happen. You're remembering it wrong. That's not how it happened. You're crazy. And they will actually have people thinking that you're crazy. It says, questioning their own perception of reality. The expression, which derives from the title of the 1944 film Gaslight, became popular in the mid-2010s. Madam Webster cites deception of one's memory, perception, and reality, or mental stability. According to a 2022 Washington Post report, it had become a trendy buzzword frequently used to describe ordinary disagreements rather than those situations that align with the world's historical definition. Okay, I'm going to go back and I want the techniques that they use. This is some of the techniques. Trivializing. They minimize your feelings. They suggest that your emotions don't matter or accuse you of overreacting. So, you might be going through a situation where you feel so scared or so excited, or maybe both at once, and this person will say things to you like, how dare you act that way? I'm so sick of you acting that way. Why are you acting that way? Well, I'm expressing my feelings because that's what healthy people do. They express their feelings, and they're allowed to express their feelings. But this person that's gaslighting, they don't allow you to do that. They trivialize your feelings. They make you feel like that you're being ridiculous. You're overreacting. Countering. They question your memory, make up details, and deny that something happened. So you'll do or say something, and they will ask you later, the same question just to see if you'll give them the same answer. And even if you give them the same answer, they'll accuse you of not giving them the same answer. This person will needle away at your self-esteem until you honestly believe you are crazy. Another technique is they withhold their affection. They use diversion. They forget or deny, and they discredit you. Okay? These are very manipulative people, and it can be men or women. Let me give you an example of a gaslighting. An example. Denying that an event took place, even if there's evidence to prove it. Lying and contradicting what the victim knows to be true. Making the victim feel like they're crazy or overreacting. Making the victim doubt their memory and perception. And then gaslighting examples, it says, how do you shut down a gaslighter? Let's see what it says about that. How do we shut down somebody who's gaslighting us? Here are 8 tips for responding and taking back control. First, make sure it's gaslighting. Take some space from the situation. Collect evidence. Speak up about the behavior. Remain confident in your version of the events. Focus on your self-care. Involve others. Seek professional support. What does it mean to gaslight someone? Is this emotional abuse? Yes, it's emotional abuse. It is a covert. I mean, in other words, they don't come at you forward facing. They come at you sneaky. It's a covert type of emotional abuse in which the bully or abuser misleads the target, creating a false narrative and making them question their judgments and reality. Ultimately, the victim of gaslighting starts to feel unsure about their perception of the world and even wonder if they are losing their sanity. And some of us are being gaslighted. Some of us are gaslighting others. This is a very unhealthy behavior that needs healing. If you are experiencing this, or you haven't quite gotten over it, what annoys a gaslighter? What is a narcissist gaslighting? Narcissist gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse that involves intentionally manipulating or distorting the truth to instill self-doubt in someone. Gaslighting is a form of narcissistic abuse that causes a person to question their sanity and doubt their perception of reality. And see, nothing makes a gaslighter more angry than to come up against a healthy person who will not allow their gaslighting. Nothing will make them more angry. If they are in your presence, they will leave. Because they're not going to be around somebody that they can't control and manipulate. And a lot of times you can't even get them to go to therapy because of it. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there. I think you have an idea now if you're being gaslighted, or if you're going through emotional abuse where somebody is tearing you down, even though you're working so hard on being positive. The negativity that comes with gaslighting is off the chain. Speaking of negativity, let's check it before we get started. This is going to be a very different video, so just prepare yourself. I will try to answer some questions at the end, but we'll see, because I got some plans with my best friend. We're going to go to do something together. I haven't seen her in a while, but thank God for best friends. Thank God for best friend. Okay, true best friend. True. Alright, so we may have a little bit of negativity here. Just a tad. Yeah, we do. Okay, that's okay. It's because we're dealing with gaslighters, and they're so manipulative. Of course there's going to be some negativity. It's not bad though. It's really not bad. Alright, we'll let that sit over there and burn. I want to find out how Spirit is working in this collective. Spirit, how can I find out how you're working in this collective? Spirit said what's true about us. Spirit wants us to know what's true about us. Spirit, what is true about this collective? Forget all the little lies you told me, because I'm giving you up. You are making a difference. Pardon me, because my eyes are very blurry today. I haven't had much sleep. You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14, New Living Translation. God, you are Lord of what's invisible and eternal. What your eyes can't see, our ears can't hear, and our fingers can't touch. Our limitations as humans can make us feel as if we are not making a difference. But that isn't true. It is just that your ways aren't like our ways. You're working in and through us even when we can't see it. Our role isn't results, it's simply obedience. Grant us the courage to believe that today, regardless of what we may not see until eternity. Amen. So we have to believe that God is working in and through us, even when we can't see it, and that we're making a difference. We shall all have moments when we get to be on the front lines and witness how we make a difference. But we will also have many days when we must keep believing without seeing. When we keep loving that rebellious child, even though there's no, when we keep loving that rebellious child or person, even when there's no sign of change, when we practice integrity in our workplace, even though no one else seems to notice, when we type words in the quiet in the hopes that they will speak to a hurting heart, just because we can't see, touch, or even feel them something, it doesn't make it any less real. So when we question if what we do matters, when it seems as though God is calling others to something more important or spiritual, when we wonder if we're just fooling ourselves into believing this is where we're supposed to be, we can take heart. Our invisible God is there with us. He's working through us, and He will use each of us in His own mysterious ways to change the world. So you may be in a situation with a person who is trying to gaslight you, but you're not having it. And because you're not having it, this person might be becoming awake to the fact that they are indeed being a narcissist and gaslighting people. And that is so controlling. And we keep getting that card that someone is controlling in this collective. Alright, Spirit, so I would love it if you would show me how you're working in this collective. How are you working in sacred destiny when it comes to this collective's home life, Spirit? How are you working in the home life of this collective? Bear with me, please. Spirit's got a message. Spirit says, I'm giving you pleasure in your home life. You're going to have pleasure somehow. Alright, how about work life? Working in your life, if you don't have a job, Spirit might just be working this way, or you might have a job. How are you working in our work life, Spirit? Spirit says, I'm giving you happiness. You're going to find out the truth. And you're going on a voyage. You're going somewhere across water. That's beautiful. But somebody's going maybe on a cruise or on a boat somehow, or over a bridge. You could be going over water. But you're going to have pleasure at home, and at work you're going to have happiness because of the truth and going on a voyage. Alright, and what's our surprise today? We saw that yesterday. Our surprise today is going to be a transformation when it comes to embracing our purity and enlightenment. Enlightenment. We're going to have a moment of enlightenment about our purity and embracing it and having a transformation. Alright, and what is our love life? What's going on in our love life in this collective spirit? May I see, please? I mean, we have a lot of good cards out here already. Love life, Holy Spirit. May I see, please? I hope you've had a lovely day today so far. Our love life, they're opening a gateway in our love life. Spirit's opening a gateway in your love life. Openness and gateway. So somehow you're going to have openness. Maybe you've been closed off to having a relationship because you were gaslighted. And you're going to finally be open. And when you open yourself up again to receive your love in your love life, it's going to bring a gateway. Alright, and what's going to be our role? Our role is to have wisdom. We've learned a lot here. And patience. We've got to be patient and have wisdom. Alright, and what's going to be the outcome? So we have learned valuable lessons about all of these things. Outcome. Oh, that's a lot of outcome. What's going to be the outcome? The outcome is a lot. Okay. Our outcome is having courage. We've got to have that courage. We got protection, y'all. We're protected. And going forward. We're moving forward. We're getting away from this. We're moving away from this unhealthy, bad vibe that we have coming through. So we're going forward with protection and courage. And on the bottom of the deck, we have opportunity. So we're going to have some sort of opportunity for inner peace and being in leadership. Being in leadership, purification again. So somehow our being out of this toxicity is very important to us. Alright, Spirit, how are you working at home when it comes to our money? There's science somehow involved and a designer. So you can't design something because of science. Why is science here? Why is science here? I'm not sure what that means. It means that somebody's got something going on with their health and they're using social media. So there's no science, and you can't design the social media without the science. Okay. So if you're trying to start a YouTube channel and you're not using something to help you to break the algorithms, you're not going to make it. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, and God can do anything, so you might. But for the most part, it takes you understanding the science. But if you can figure out the science, you can design a beautiful YouTube. And it looks like it's something. It may not be YouTube. It could be any kind of social media. But there's something going on with your health also. And it could be this gaslighting. You might be educating people about gaslighting. You might be explaining to them that there's something wrong with this person's mental health. The way their mental health is designed is causing them to lack pleasure because they love misery. Alright, how are you working your work life when it comes to... Oh, baby. Spirit said, I'm giving you angelic help at work. Angelic help is how I'm working. I just want to say hi and thank you. Hey, Sharisha. Hey, Dally. Give me just a few and I'll get to your questions, okay? Don't run off. You guys hang out. Alright, what's our surprise when it comes to our career? Okay. Surprisingly, there's not going to be a celebration when it comes to being a workaholic. You're not going to be a workaholic. You're not going to party. And you're not going to retail. It's like either you're not going to work in retail or you're going to stop overspending. Clarify what you mean here by not celebrating, not workaholic, and being a retail. Clarify what you mean by surprise here. Somebody here is an artist and they're into sports, okay? Alright, how about our love life, Spirit, when it comes to our money? You're going to have something legal. You have something legal. Alright, what's going to be the outcome of the legal in our love life? There's a counselor here with animals. Why are they in reverse? Why are they in reverse? Because of somebody not promoting this, and it was a mistake not to promote this. So there was something legal going on with a counselor and their animals, and they made a mistake. They did not make a mistake by not telling anybody this. So this was not a mistake. They did not make a mistake, okay? Alright, and over here, what is our role here? Our role is to don't stop being persistent. Don't stop networking. The office is going to call. Why is the office in reverse? Alright, sorry about that. That was my best friend calling. Okay, so in our role, it's like you're not being persistent, you're not networking, and there's something about the office that's in reverse. Why is the office in reverse? Because of being patient, something that you can't get unlocked, and it's not time, okay? Alright, well, what will be the outcome? You're going to take a risk. Outcome of taking a risk. Outcome of taking a risk in our money, Spirit. What's going to be the outcome of that risk? May I stay, please? Teacher came out in business. Somebody's going to teach you business. Why is it in reverse, though? It's all coming out in reverse. Because of you having setbacks. What's going to turn it around? Something that you can't see. Having your stability and not being alone. So there's something you can't see that's going to bring you stability. And I think it's whatever legal is happening here. I think that there's something you can't see about this legal situation. Can you clarify what you can't see? You can't see that you're going to have a windfall and you need to be careful. You need to be careful because you're about to have a windfall. Let's find out why you have to be careful. Why do we have to be careful when it comes to our windfall? Because it's not decided yet. It's going to affect our transportation. It's going to affect charity. And it's going to affect somebody no longer having to pay money for something. They're not going to pay for something anymore. And it has to do with charity, transportation, and the answer being yes or no, being undecided. What's it leaning towards? A surprise. You're going to get a surprise, and it's going to be a settlement. You're going to get a surprise settlement from this situation, this legal situation, and growth. Alright, anything else we need to know about our money? Spirit says you're on the right path and you're going to get an inspiration but don't do any spell work. Why do they not do spell work? Because of somebody's happiness and their new beginning. What would be the outcome if they did the spell work? The media is here. What about the media? There would be no growth and a conflict. What would you be fighting about? So don't do the spell work. You're being warned. Something changing and not being a peacemaker. There's something I'm missing there, but you know what it is. I don't do spell work, but somebody's doing spell work. And if you do spell work in this situation, Spirit says you're making a mistake. It's going to cause you to end up on the news or something. And it's going to make you, or the social media or something, and it's going to make you unhappy. Okay, Spirit, talk to me about what is going on here. What is going on here? How in the world did this happen? How did this happen in our home life, Master? Somebody was like, just fucking say it. If you're going to think it, just fucking say it. Alright. And what was the outcome of that? Your boundaries are trash. Block those bad vibes. So this person was talking shit to you, and they had no boundaries whatsoever. And I think you knew it. And you were like, you know what? I'm just going to get away from you because you're off the chain. You need to get back on the chain. Alright, what about work life, Spirit? It isn't personal. Shit's not always about you. What do you mean it isn't personal? Something's going on at work that isn't personal. What's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to send a picture or a text message, and they're going to say, oh, I forgive you, okay? Alright, you're going to be forgiven by somebody sending you a picture. I forgive you for the picture. Or I'm sending you a picture to show you I forgive you. And that it wasn't personal. I didn't mean to send you that. And I forgive you. Alright. Surprises. Why did I call them secrets? Surprises. Might be some secrets here. That you're going to stop trying to control everything. This is the narcissist gaslighter. They're going to try to stop controlling everything. And what about our love life? Ooh, okay. In your love life, you're going to agree to disagree, keep shit clean, and cook a fucking meal. Alright. And how about our role? Whoa. Come back. How about our role? Do you really love them? Do you really love them? Remember, I don't love you anymore? The answer is no, I think. Alright, what's going to be the outcome? Whoa, that's a lot of outcome. You're going to keep that shit to yourself. And you can't say thank you enough. Somebody deserves a medal for putting up with somebody's ass. What are they keeping to themselves? They don't want to be criticized, is what it sounds like. What are they keeping to themselves? That it's time to talk money. So right now, this person, the outcome is that they really need to talk about their money. Their money is messed up. But there's something legal that's going to bring them out of that. They need to talk money, but they're not going to talk money to you because you can't say thank you enough. Somebody helps you with money a lot. And then on the bottom of the deck is you're on the same team, play like it. And unplug. Just unplug from everything. It's time to take a break. Maybe from all of your social media accounts, or unplug your computer, or unplug your phone. Disconnect from whatever you're plugged into that's causing you stress, okay? Alright, Spirit. I want to find out, do they really love me? What would they say when it comes to do you really love them? Damn, they got a lot to say. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. So they're trying to stop gaslighting. I didn't know what I had until you were gone. Lesson learned. So they know they've lost you now. And as more time passes by, I feel a deeper void without you in my life. And I'm not ready to talk. I'll only push you away. So this person's just not ready to talk to you. And it's because they don't know how to talk to you. A person who does this kind of stuff, they do not know how to express emotions. They never learned as children how to be in a healthy relationship and express emotions. Okay? And a lot of times they will end up in a child-parent type dynamic with somebody who treats them like a child, because that's what in fact they act like. And it gets very unhealthy very quickly, and the person who's being the mother or father figure, they get so beat down, they have no self-esteem. How does the other person feel about them? I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. I made the wrong turn and honestly, the grass wasn't greener. Dot, dot, dot. And I'm unavailable. So this person's not available to you anymore. And I'm busy with work right now, and it's requiring my attention. So this person is done with you, it sounds like to me, because they're saying that they feel like they've lost you. They lost you, and they took a wrong turn, and they went in the wrong direction. And now that they did that, fill in the blank. And I'm unavailable to you now. Alright, so what would the two of you say is going to be the outcome? What would you say is going to be the outcome here? I'm distracted right now. I feel like you've moved on without me. And I know that I want you in my future. And I'm making plans for that. What would the other person say about that? They would say, I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. They don't trust people anymore. They've been beat down to nothing. And I'm staying away because the last thing that I want to do is hurt you. So this person is angry enough that they would probably stab you. I'm just saying. Please accept my apology so we can move past this. So this one over here is trying to make amends, but I don't think they've changed enough for this person over here to trust them again. They may never trust him again. Please accept my apology. And then it says, I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? See, they care more about what other people think. And big, happy changes are coming when you least expect it. They might have a little bit of grandiosity going on within a few months. They may change, though. I mean, people do change. But this person has a lot of work to do. They're very immature. They don't know how to open up and communicate healthy about their emotions and how they're feeling. And if you're going to be in an adult relationship, you have to know how to talk about your feelings. That's what adults do. And especially if you're somebody who is going through a tough time and you need somebody to be there to listen, and you start crying and that person starts making you feel guilty, like you've done something wrong because you're crying, and they haul ass and haven't spoke to you since, that's immature as hell. I mean, it's just facts. Facts. That's like, wake the fuck up. Okay. enough about that. Let's put these away. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? I see we got something legal going on here. We got some stuff going on at work. Let's find out a little bit more about work. Talk to me, Spirit, when it comes to our work life. What else do we need to know about work? The science came out again. Somebody's working on something scientific. What's going to be the outcome of the science? You might be using chemicals of some sort. Outcome of your science. It was connected to your social media. The outcome of your science is that you're going to have transportation. So somehow you're working on getting a car fixed or something like that, getting the science right. Alright, what is going on over here? Let me see here, give me a minute. I can hardly see, that's so annoying. Somebody else was having something going on legal. What's going to be the outcome of the legal? Again, may we see, please? Be persistent. You've got to take a risk. Outcome of that risk. Remember we saw the risk a while ago. The outcome of the risk is that somebody's not going to teach you when it comes to your emotions. They're not going to teach you how to deal with your emotions. You're going to have to be persistent when it comes to taking a risk with this person. And don't teach them how to deal with their emotions. Why not? Because they're a student and they need to take the initiative to learn. And what will be the outcome if they learn? So don't tell this person how to act. Let them do it on their own. If you're going to live in this situation, you have to give this person the space and the time to let Spirit do the work. You cannot tell this person how to act, okay? They're a student. They have no stability. They have a business, but it's struggling, and they have a promoter, and it looks like their promoter's not working for them either. Why not? What's going on over here? Somebody is designing a job. They're planning and designing a job. And it's unrealistic. Why is it unrealistic? Because it would cause somebody to make peace. What's wrong with that? You would be a peacemaker. What's wrong with being a peacemaker? Something won't change. What won't change? Your destiny when it comes to retail, being a sport. So there's something in your destiny about money that you spend to buy and being a sport or being into sports. And it's your destiny. It's your destiny to sell or buy something that's sports related, okay? Alright. So don't forget that. Outcome of their destiny. There will be no more loss. What do you mean there's no more loss? You must have been through an incredibly hard time. Hold the phone and shut the front door. You're not going to be looking for it, but there's a counselor here that's going to get recognition. Outcome of them getting recognition, or they're going to recognize something. They're going to recognize their comfort. What else are they recognizing? They're recognizing how to be comfortable. They're also recognizing how to be in leadership, how to manage their money, and to know that success will find them. And they're also a writer as well. Isn't that beautiful? Somebody is about to have some major good stuff happening in their lives when it comes to their money. Anything else with money that any of us needs to know? Somebody here is a crafter. Why are you saying that? Because they're an artist and they're not promoting their crafting. What should they do, Spirit? The media is here, and you're afraid. Why are you afraid to put your crafts on media? Outcome of putting them on media, even though you're afraid. You'll have leadership. Oh, wow. You're going to be in leadership. Success is going to find you. And easy does it when it comes to managing your money. So go for it. Go for it. Even afraid, do it. Yeah, the office is here. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's like a side hustle. You're going to sell these things online, and you need to get there and put them on there because they're going to sell like hotcakes, is what Spirit is saying. You are holding your own self back from your abundance because you're scared to use media. Media is where it's at. You know, people won't see things if you don't put them on the media. And the office is on the bottom of the deck for some reason. Somebody works in an office. Let's see if we can find out for you. Why is the office on the bottom of this deck? May I see, please? Because somebody has made mistakes in the past. Why are you telling us this? Somebody made a mistake. Caution. The outlook is not good, and it's about a mechanic. Caution when it comes to the outlook of a mechanic. That's what the office is about. And somebody's health is a factor. This mechanic made mistakes, and it caused their health to be bad. And you need to be careful. Caution, you're overlooking something about this mechanic. Outcome of not being cautious with this mechanic. You're going to be settling. And what will be the outcome of settling? That legal. You'll be not manifesting. And no new money. So you need to leave that mechanic alone. That mechanic, no. That's not where your life purpose is at. That mechanic is, it looks like to me, what's going on with the mechanic? The mechanic needs to make an offering. Their real estate is here, but it's like their real estate won't grow. They can't grow their real estate because they won't make an offering. It's like they're stingy. What would happen if they made an offering? If they made an offering, that new money, they would be having new money and manifesting. I don't know. It says they would not be manifesting something legal. This person is not going to manifest something legal when it comes to new money. So what is going to happen with the new money? Okay. There's our science. You're going to be persistent. This could be a paternity test. They're going to have transportation, or they're going to travel on an airplane. And what does that mean for you, the collective who's watching and understands this? It means that you need to be careful when it comes to your health. Caution when it comes to somebody's health. So I'm going to tell you what it sounds like to me. And this is going to sound very drab, but it sounds like this person may be dying. I hate to say that, but it's like it's saying don't bother with this person. They got a lot going on with their health. It could be their mental health. They could be gaslighting people, and you just need to stay away from them. They're no good. They're no good. They're no good. They're no good, baby. They're no good. Alright, then. You heard the man. You heard the man. Alright, let's find out a little bit more here about how can this, in our home life, what's going on in our home life, Spirit? Spirit says you are going to close a cycle where you're no longer going to be at a distance. Alright? What about our work life? In our work life, you're going to work on your self-worth and your regret. Okay? Outcome of working on those things. May I see. You're going to be going through a dark night of the soul. Why are you going through a dark night at work? Because of having union and somebody won't change. You had union with somebody and maybe at work and they just won't change. You had a relationship at work and it would not change. So what's going to be outcome now about this work situation? You're gonna get over it and have abundance, celebrate abundance and gifts. Somehow you're gonna transcend it and get over not being able to celebrate these gifts. Alright, what's our surprise today? That somebody's remembering. What are they remembering? They are remembering that partying or third party caused them a lot of lack and suffering in the past. Alright, and what is our love life, Spirit? Our love life is an injustice and divine timing is here. Spirit's working on this injustice. Outcome of the injustice in our love life. Somebody's not going to be cold. The winter is here. Last winter is here. They are romanticizing and thinking about this. They have a lot of nostalgia around this. This person is cold, but they're warming up because of this justice. Clarify the justice again. The spring is here. A lot of seasons. This is where the toxicity is coming in right here. This relationship is the toxicity. What are they going to do about it? They're going to be guarded and vulnerable, or guarded, and they're not going to have fights with you anymore. Alright? And what's our role? Our role is an unexpected storm is coming, and to know that there's no ancestors helping here. What's the storm? It's leading to a transformation. The storm is somebody isolating in their head. They're in their head. They want to have a renewal, a spark that would transform this. Let me clarify the spark. Clarify the spark. They're purging. They're crying. It's separation. Yeah. They want to say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. What's going to be the outcome of that? They're going to love themselves and forgive. Alright, and what is going to be the outcome today? The outcome today is going to be that somebody's going to be, rejection is here. Somebody's ego is going to get damaged because of rejection. Clarify what you mean, Spirit. It has to do with a reunion with the soul tie. What's going to be the outcome of the reunion with the soul tie? A divine detour in reverse. So, and that's going to lead them to do inner child work, but it's in reverse. Their higher self is going to be activated, and I don't know if the growth in the summer was over there. They have regret right now. What would their higher self say to them? Their higher self would say, you're divine masculine. You need to stand in your power, bud. Time for you to stand in your power. What are they going to do, Spirit? They're going to have a very hot attraction to somebody. And why are they closed off, guarded, and resistant? because they're avoiding making a decision. And what decision are they avoiding? May we see, please? The regret that they have. So what are they going to do? They're going to spy and avoid making a decision because they would have to express the truth, and they don't want to do that. Anything positive coming here? They're going to use their intuition, and what will they see when they do that? That they are in their north node. And what does that mean? It means that they're going to take care of themselves and that they see their reflection in this mirror. Alright. What do they see in the mirror? May I see, please, what they see in the mirror? They see that they get messages in their dreams and that they have no attraction to someone and that they have a twin flame. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Alright, now I want to find out. Divine Masculine is going to stand in his power as the outcome here, which I think is beautiful. But somebody here does gaslighting, and that needs to stop. That's just ridiculous. That needs therapy, for real, for real. If you're not able to catch yourself doing that and stop it, you need to see a therapist. We learn that kind of shit in childhood and carry it through our whole life until we do something about it. And you can do something about it without therapy, but it's hard. Excuse me. Alright. So show me a little bit about how this happened at home. How did this happen at home? Somebody was hard to read. How did this happen at work? Somebody was being recognized. Somebody recognized that you did not regret self-pleasing. You had no regret. You didn't recognize that somebody was regretting self-pleasure. Alright, what's our surprise now? You have no friend support. And you're no longer fantasizing. Or they're no longer fantasizing. What happened? What happened? Thank you. Somebody was working, and this was their friend. They had a friend that worked, and this was unintentional. So, what was unintentional? That they wouldn't apologize. Alright, what's their love life looking like? It's going slow, but you can trust the plan, and somebody's missing you. Alright, what is our outcome, our part in this? Our part in this is that you're going to choose to not practice forgiveness and not party. Why won't you forgive? Because of not wanting to have a fling, being clueless, and making a decision. So you won't forgive because you don't want to have a fling? Okay? You don't want them to have a fling. What's going to be the outcome? Because you can't stop somebody from having a fling. No drama. Because you're not sending somebody messages. Why are you not sending them messages? Because you don't want to admit you made a mistake and that you can't sleep at night. What the hell should this person do? Spirit says, stop letting people push your buttons. And you're not going to change. You're arrogant. Oh, what's it going to take for them to change? You got a lot of changing to do, Divine Masculine. But it looks like you're going to. You're going to have one last chance. What's this one last chance you're going to get? It's not divinely guided. And somebody's waiting. Why is it not divinely guided? Because you're on the verge. What are you on the verge of? Telling them it's just not the right time. I'm worried and it's not the right time. What are you worried about, Divine Masculine? Focusing on yourself and somebody moving on, and it's a new love. You feel like somebody's moving on to a new love, and you're like, I need to focus on myself. I feel desperate here. What's the truth? They're just being stubborn and they're not angry. What are they then? They're worth waiting for. They're not making silent moves, but they are working on their healing. And they want their freedom. Yeah, I think this person is realizing that they have narcissistic tendencies and that they gaslight people and that they manipulate people and that they don't mean to do it. I think this person can be very sweet, like one of the sweetest people ever, but they learned in childhood that if they threw hissy fits, they would get their way. And it's just not that way when we become adults. You have to be an adult and you have to make hard fucking decisions sometimes. And that means you can't buy every damn thing you see. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What's going on in this deck right here? Somebody's life is out of balance. Why is it out of balance? Because they won't make a decision. What decision do they need to make? About something they're longing for. What are they not longing? It's like you're not longing for something. Abundance. You're not longing for abundance? Why are you not longing for abundance? It said you'd have to be cautious. You don't want abundance because somebody would have to say they're sorry. Here and now, they're in denial about a marriage. Alright, what's going on at work? At work, there's a soulmate, and it's a friendship. Alright? What is our surprise? You have a soulmate and a friendship. Our surprise is that there's healing happening. And what's our love life looking like, Spirit? Oh, these cards are flying out. Somebody in our love life has an addiction and it's affecting our finances. Alright, what's our role here? Okay. I was waiting for somebody to help me, but they wouldn't. Support came out. Our role is not to support this person's habit. Why was I waiting for them? It's like I was waiting for them to help, but they were like, I'm not helping you. Alright, what's be the outcome? That was the wildest shit I've ever experienced. Somebody's going to get vulnerable. They're going to open up to you about what's going on with them. They're going to learn a spiritual lesson. And there will be forgiveness. Go slow, okay? Go slow and don't give this person a second chance. What should they do here when it comes to this? You need to be patient, you need to have integrity, and there's a warning. What are you warning us about, Spirit? There, that's a lot of cards. I'm warning you that there's obstacles here. There's children here, and you're protected from this. Something is strictly sexual. Why are you warning us about these children and the obstacles we're protected from? Use your intuition. Anything else? Have acceptance. Alright, what about this friendship with this person over here, or these two friends? You need to have boundaries. These two people, the soulmate and the friend, need boundaries. Why do they need boundaries? Because one of these people, I think, has an addiction. Somebody here needs to stop being obsessed. What are they obsessed with? They're obsessed with going slow and letting... They're going slow when it comes to letting go. And that's what's strictly sexual. So they don't want to let go of their soulmate because they like to get sex with them. That could be the addiction. That's the purity that we keep seeing and the toxicity that's going to become pure. I know this is excessively long, but this is a very important reading. Somebody really needed to hear this, and I hope that it will help you to overcome. Turn it over to your higher power. Alright, I'm going to do one more thing, and then I'm going to move on. Excuse me. I can hardly swallow. Alright. Now, what I want to do is I want to see what kind of healing is needed. What kind of healing is needed here, Spirit? May I see, please? Home life, what kind of healing do we need? At home, how teachable are you? And your dreams are here. Alright, how about your work life? That flew way over here. You have too much pride, and you need to have faith. Alright, how about your surprises for healing? You're getting healing. What are flying out? Say what you mean. Alright, love life. Be patient. Alright, our role. What's our role here? Our role is that we need to start manifesting using our alchemy. And then the outcome. What will the outcome be? The outcome is going to be love, sexual arts, and procrastination. So you're going to have a very beautiful sexual relationship with somebody, one person, and it's because the two of you are in your divine masculine feminine energies, and then there's a hole in somebody's soul. Somebody's going to be left with a hole. They need to fill that hole with good things, not negative things. Alright, home life angels, how are you helping? How are you helping in our home lives? How are the angels helping in home life? The angels are saying you're going to have a relationship because we're going to make sure of it. We're going to put everything where you need it for this to happen, and you're going to be in love. This is your home life. You're going to have a relationship that is very loving in your home life. Alright, what about your work life? In your work life, you're going to get some knowledge. What are you going to learn about work? That you have courage. Courage for what? Somebody's going to be adoring you. Somebody's going to absolutely love you. Alright, how about surprises? Or you might be spying on somebody. Surprises are that you're going to have harmony. Somebody's going to wake up. You are going to have mercy. Alright, how about love life? In your love life, you're going to have power. I'm sorry, peace. Peace. You're going to have peace and forgiveness. Beautiful. Alright, our role. Our role is a divine plan. There's a divine plan. And what's going to be the outcome? The truth. Things are moving. It's weird in here. And vision or fire. Fire. There's going to be fire. Why are you telling us about fire? Because of I don't know. Because it's saying you're going to have hope when it comes to fire. And somebody's going to surrender. Alright, I'm being led to pull some details for you. What details can you give this collective spirit to let them know that you're talking about them? May I see, please? Somebody is chasing. Alright, whatever. What else, I mean? Whoa, they flew out. Somebody is... Look, it says there's great sex ahead. And fuck off. So somebody's chasing somebody because they want to have sex. And the person's like, fuck off. Alright, whatever. I mean, why do I keep saying whatever? What else? What else, Spirit? Somebody says whatever. teenage attitude issues. Alright, what else? Somebody's a cheater. They're in timeout. Something's gonna happen in the fall, y'all. Or something did happen in the fall. Somebody has their freedom now. Go for it. Somebody's a pimp and they want a booty call. Anything else? This is just details. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh, that flew out. Somebody gossips. And make a list of your desires and give your outcomes to source. Okay. I'm going to put these up and get the other deck. The bottom of the deck says somebody has a court date. Remember, there's something legal. You're going to have to probably go to court to get that taken care of. Alright, woo! Some of them are falling down. I got fraud. Somebody's a fraud or committing fraud. And they have a hidden agenda. So be careful of letting people have access to your private information, like your social security card or anything. The answer is going to be no. Alright, what else do we need to know here? That's a lot of cards, Spirit. That's the one from Timeout. Okay. The fall. Somebody's going to have makeup sex. Don't listen to others and rise above this. Anything else? Somebody can't wait. Somebody looks at child pornography. They have family issues. Something happened in July. And somebody's a spiritual gangster. And they have broken dreams. Whew. Anything else? Somebody's into child pornography. Look before you leap. And toxicity. Toxicity. Wow. Okay, one more time on here. I got, oh wow. I got, you left my mom for another person, and I look at you with your new family and it hurts. This was bad timing. I need you right now. And you are enough. Somebody must have been locked up or may be locked up. Anything else, Spirit says? Somebody's needs are not being met. They're having a secret affair. So they're having an affair to get money, like with a sugar daddy. And somebody has blue eyes. Somebody's locked up. Somebody has had a job loss. And somebody is sexy as hell. Why did they have a job loss? Somebody has green eyes because they had PMS and their friends didn't like them, so they caused drama for them. They were secretly admiring them, and they were like, call me, I need to talk to you. And I dropped a lot. You're not my best friend. Or not my best friend, why? You're a crazy bitch. Not my best friend. Why would she do that? Because she's a crazy bitch. She sees signs, though. 555, 123. Somebody's going to get evicted. Or got evicted. Somebody's dreaming of you. You have so many people, and I feel so alone. Weekend with the girls or the guys. So you're going to have a girls or a guys night out. And somebody's a gold digger. Somebody's dangerous or in danger. And they're doing that in and out bullshit. There's going to be karma. Somebody's a brown-eyed girl. And fill in the blank. With I keep seeing somebody right here and they're doing something mechanical. They have on a red shirt. Released from jail or prison. Remember, somebody was locked up, and it could have been in September, or something happened in September. And release your ex now. So it's time to release your ex. And it looked like you were going to, by the way the song was sounding. That sounded like it might have been an ex. And that ex is causing drama, 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 drama. Okay, I think I'm going to end with some clarity for the collective on this situation, how we can move forward and get past all of this nonsense. Because we cannot allow people to play mind games with us. That's just not cool. Spirit doesn't like that, and we are not going to allow it. We're not going to allow it. Oh, we're collective. We're not allowing people to play mind games with us. Because we are God's chosen vessels for His divine grace and mercy to flow through us to others. And we're going to fill ourselves up with love and light and positivity so that we can spread that around this world. And when you try to do that, sometimes you will attract these narcissistic fools just because they're trying to stop you from doing what God wants you to do. But that book, the one that I read to you, What's True About You, it said that you are actually having an effect on this person because they're watching how healthy you are and they're like, this person ain't putting up with my shit like everybody else does. What the hell is different about them? How'd they end up so different? Alright, Spirit, may I have some guidance? Alright, let's find out what the Instant Magic Oracle has to say. Instant Magic Oracle, when it comes to this reading for the collective, what saith thee? May I see, please? What do you say, Spirit? Spirit says, pour love into yourself, and in turn, the universe will pour love into you. And this is page 311. And we've had that page before, okay? That's not a new page. Alright, how are we essential, Spirit? Talk to us about how we're essential here. May I see, please? Hold on one second. I'm going to get to your questions in just a moment. Thank you for those who have stuck around. I love you guys. You're awesome. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Alright. To love Him with all your heart, with all your understanding, and with all your strength, and to love your neighbor as yourself is more important than all burnt offering and sacrifice. Wow. That's really laying it out there like it is. Because that's so true. You can do all the religious garbage you want to do. Not saying it's garbage. But you can do all the religious rituals that your heart desires. But if your heart is clogged with clutter, and your mind is clogged with clutter because you hate the people around you, you are going to be no good to anyone. Alright, and it says, the first greatest commandment. I love this commandment. God's greatest commandment. I wish I could see better. God's greatest commandment to us are to love Him and to love our neighbor as ourselves. It all boils down to living I'm sorry. It feels like somebody's head's in my way. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in this. There's a lot of paranormal shit going on in my house right now. There's a lot of people in my house, and I'm seeing them. And no, I'm not schizophrenic. Alright, let me start over. God's greatest commandments to us are to love Him with all of our heart and our neighbor as ourselves. It all boils down to living a life overflowing. Why can't I freaking see? Overflowing. Oh, help me, Spirit. Please help me. Help me, Spirit. Help me, help me, help me. It all boils down to living a life overflowing with love, to treating others with the same kindness and care that Jesus demonstrated for us. So, how does something so simple become so complicated? In truth, it's still that simple. It's just not complicated. We've complicated it, but it's really still simple. Our disagreements about politics, our rules about who can do this and who can do that, and our insistence that some people must surely be better than others, just don't hold up when viewed through the lens of love. That's so true. Choose love today. And God, it feels like I'm under spiritual attack. And God, choose love today. And God to send you His, somebody's doing spell work on me. Whoever you are, I pray that God sends it back to you tenfold and protects you from it so that it can't hurt you the way you've tried to hurt me. Because in spite of your hate for me, I still love you. Whew. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I still love you. And I pray for you also. Choose love today. Ask God to lend you His vision. As you interact with each person you meet, ask yourself how you can love this person like Jesus. And then do it. You will find the heart warming toward even the most seemingly unlovable people when you do your best to see them through Jesus' eyes. And isn't that what I just did? They were trying to affect my eyes, and they were making me see a lot of people around me to confuse me, but I just kept ignoring them. Okay, Spirit, who are you talking to here? Spirit said, get one more thing. Not quite yet, Christy. One more thing. Alright, Spirit wants to give us a message out of Love Your Inner Goddess for the journey. What message do you have for us for the journey, Holy Spirit? May I see, please? There we go. We keep getting the Warrior Goddess. That's okay though. And we keep getting wild and free. Sometimes we keep getting the same cards until we finally get the message. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm taking my time today and trying to give you a thorough reading. There's a lot of people do watch these on the replay, and I'm so grateful. But let me say this, if you're still with me, please, please, please subscribe to my channel, because I need that desperately. I'm trying to grow this channel. And share the content. Share it with people you know who like to watch this kind of content. And thank you if you've done that. Alright, number 25 says this. Warrior Goddess. I'm going to read this. This is not a time to play it safe, nor is it time to let another take the lead in your life. You need to believe in yourself and trust that that your instincts are correct, that are guiding you. If you feel, if you need to take the action to say yes or no, do it. Speak up. Say yes. Say no. Face the situation head on. Speak up. Say, okay, this is the narcissism. This is the gaslighting. If you need to take action, do so. Speak up. Say yes. Say no. Trust. God help me. Never had this much trouble seeing. The paper looks like it's three-dimensional, and it's in like it's hard to explain. There's something really going on in my mind. Okay, I might need to take a break. Why can't I fucking read this? Spirit, help me. I've read it a million times. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions and affirmations with compassion. I can't read it. I cannot freaking read it. Okay, hold on. Help me, Spirit. Why can't I see this? If you need to speak up, say yes, say no. Yes, no, yes, no. Whatever you need to say, say it. And trust that what's guiding you is correct. Trust your instincts. Trust what's guiding you. And then, this spiritual attack ain't no joke. I don't know. I can't read it. I cannot read it. Alright, I'm going to try to read while I'm free. You need to speak up. It's because of this narcissistic asshole. And I'm going to read it. This is not the time to play it safe or to let another take the lead in your life. Always okay. You need to believe in yourself and trust that the instincts guiding you are correct. If you need to take action, do it. Speak up. Say yes. Say no. Trust your inner guidance completely. Be bold. The universe will answer your boldest actions with affirmation, and you'll move through the consequences of your actions, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. The consequences of your actions with grace and courage, ending up exactly where you're meant to be. You are ready. Life has been preparing you. What you have experienced made you stronger and wiser. You have spirit and you have courage. Believe in yourself. You are a warrior goddess, an example of a divine woman. Trust that your foundations are strong. Put your faith in the universe. It has been your life coach and guide all along, helping you, building up the inner resources, encouraging you to realize the power that has always been within you. This person tore you down to nothing though, and you did not know the power that was in you. The universe believes in you. When you feel it's time to take a step with confidence. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and total confidence that your prayers will be answered in the best possible way. You know the right. You have the right to conquer. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. See, this is what you need to hear. You have the right to demand, this is my personal space and you will respect me. You will respect me in my personal space, or you can get the fuck out. And it's just facts. It's just big facts, okay? Whew. When you ask for help from the universe, ask with boldness and real confidence. You have the right to require that your personal space be respected. You have divine permission and encouragement to claim your rightful place in the world. You are meant to say no to behavior that is dishonest, manipulating, and bullying. The woman goddess, the warrior goddess, uses her sacred anger to set a boundary and speak the truth, not to attack another. She uses her inner fire in love with integrity, even if the right choices for her are hard and frightening at the time. She knows that the universe has her back, so she is willing to be true to herself, to no matter what she places integrity above all else, and she knows that compromising her self-respect to win the battle will lose her the war. I have read that page 1,000,000 times, and there was some kind of spell work being done on me to keep me from reading these cards today. But you did not win. You did not win. Alright, all good things. I gotta read that. Spirit help me. Oh God help me. Y'all don't know this. It's crazy the things I'm seeing. And it's like my mouth is so dry. Whoever you are, I don't know why you hate me so bad, because I love you. Alright. Wild and free. It's so hard to see. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart. Even if it means, even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself time and space away from, remember, unplug, away from other people, and get somewhere quiet where you can hear your voice in your heart. And then, once you get that voice and you hear that voice in your heart, respond to it. Respond to it. And make choices from there, okay? I'm going to leave it at that. I think that makes perfect sense. I'm going to roll the dice a couple of times. Who are you talking to, Spirit? R, N, L, F, F, I'm sorry, F, J, L, Leo, North Node, number 3. Number 10. Number 7, M, Z, D, H, T, N, A. A, P, H, N, I was waiting for a cord. It was like somebody was trying to hand me a cord. See what I'm saying? Does that make right? Alright, UH, North Node, Aquarius, number 5, number 10, TNHPV. C, 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 RLD, Capricorn, L11O, Mercury. Mercury. Let me make sure. Yep, Mercury. Alright, I'm done with that. I'm going to pull trinkets. I don't know if I'm going to even answer questions today. I think I need to do a cleansing bath before I do any more questions. I think I need to cleanse myself of whatever this spell work is that's been done on me. Somebody's done some spell work on me. And I pray that God will bless you and open your eyes to your evil. I found a chip. You may be into gambling. Skulls. A motorcycle riding. Yes. I dropped something. I don't know what it was. A pendulum. You may use a pendulum. A fancy heart. I can hardly see. I mean, hardly see. A crown coin. It only has crowns on it. What the hell is that? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's our fox. We're going to find out what you're up to, Sneaky. That's probably the one doing the spell work. Infinity sign. Oh, baby. We got a Pegasus. Look. Look, 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 look. Look who's been helping me. My pirate with the bandana. Thank God. I got wishes really do come true. I got a snowflake, an angel, dream, hope, trust, love, cherries, a Pegasus, a butterfly, a whale tail, a Disney key. You might be going to Disney World. Something about flying. You might be a pilot. a key, a peace sign, I don't know what that is. It feels like a flamingo. I think it's a flamingo. There's a lot of trinkets here. A perfume bottle, one of those kind that you spray. A heart with a nursing cap. The hanged man is here. A hand, somebody's playing cards. A fleur-de-lis. A compass. A leaf for the fall. An elephant. A cross. Even my hands look like I have stuff on them, and there's nothing on them. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a Hello Kitty, I think. Yeah, a Hello Kitty. I think it's a Hello Kitty. Yeah, Hello Kitty. The sun, a coin like cryptocurrency. Somebody gave me some cryptocurrency and I don't know what to do about it. An angel. Music note. I'm glad y'all stuck it out with me because this has been a real hard reading for me. I have a heart with a cross in it. A skeleton key. It's a little kid. An Eiffel Tower. I don't know what is that? A cross? Oh my god, or a T. It might have been a T. That's my ring. Oh, I'm telling y'all, I gotta have a break. There's a star. I'm probably not going to do any questions right now, but what I will do is I'll take a nap and I'll do a cleansing bath, and then I'll come back tonight and do nothing but questions for you guys, because I'm not going back to Miss Mary's until after work tomorrow, okay? But there's something going on with me and it's not quite right, and I don't want to read for people if it's not quite right. Alright, so that's all the trinkets out of there. Do you have anyone to give us out of here, Spirit? Anything out of here? Somebody's got a lot of feathers. A lot of feathers. I love you, infinity. A piece of some kind of crystal. Another piece of crystal. It's like I can literally see the handprint, like fingerprints on my hands. It's weird. An Eiffel Tower, and an arrow for Sagittarius. Oh, thank you, God, for helping me get through that reading. I hope you got something out of it. Somebody is really going up against it with this narcissistic bullshit. This person is gaslighting you, and it is so hard to stay positive and not to retaliate, because they belittle the hell out of you. But the more you retaliate, the worse it gets, because they feed off of it. Alright, we got two hearts connected here. Alright, you guys, I'm going to take the rest of the day to rest up so I can come back tonight. I'll come back sometime this evening and do nothing but questions for you all. But I'm telling you right now that this person is over this other person's bullshit, because they are dangerous. Like, this is somebody who, if they don't get their way, they will get violent. Oh, I wanted to find out what was going on with the fox. Thank you, Spirit, for reminding me about the fox. Spirit's amazing, y'all. What's going on with fox? What's going on with Sneaky? Sneaky? Somebody's keeping a secret? Somebody's keeping somebody a secret. And somebody's outdated. Alright, why are they keeping them a secret? Oh, that flew out. Because it was a love story once upon a time, and they don't want the police to get involved. Alright, and why are you outdated, Sneaky? Whichever one you are. You are outdated because, or somebody is, because they need anger management. Why am I here? Okay, they have a crush. They got caught. They're outdated. They have a crush. Okay? They're outdated. They got caught cheating. They're a hater. The sugar and the salt both are the same. What's going to be the outcome here of the secret love? They don't enjoy watching gossip. They need anger management, and they got a room. What's the outcome of getting a room? They're not going to burn evidence. What do you mean they're not going to burn any evidence? Because somebody's jealous. They're writing it out, and they're a bugaboo. What's the truth about the bugaboo? The bugaboo doesn't fight for what they love. And they won't kick somebody to the curb because they're a diamond girl who's born to shine in reverse. Why aren't they a diamond girl? Because they're promiscuous and they're not investigating. What do you mean they're not investigating? That they could get destroyed by just sleeping with any old buddy they want to. They need to be careful who they sleep with. What's going to be the outcome of that? They're going to cheat. Outcome of cheating. You're not a diamond girl because of the way you act. You have to act like a diamond girl. You're a great actor, though. You already know the tea. Somebody's in their feeling. They're going to set the record straight, and it has to do with protecting themselves. What's the record being set straight? The record set straight is I have to go to the sex shop because I don't have a private relationship because I don't want anybody toxic, and they don't know they fucked up. How did they fuck up? They went on a movie date. What do you mean they went on a movie date? They were doing drugs, and it was a nightmare. So what should you do about all this nonsense? Just know that these people are total drama in action. And don't go to the gym with them. So y'all might all hang out at the gym together. These people are TROUBLE. For real, for real. And one of them is outdated. Ooh, stop trying to hand me pills. There's people all around. Alright, what should they do, Spirit? You need to stand your ground when it comes to not expecting a new beginning. Why aren't you expecting a new beginning? Because you're attracting like a moth to a flame, and somebody's coming in after you, and the person is insecure. So they're not expecting you to have a new beginning because they have insecurities. But what's the truth about your new beginning? You're going to have sex with this person. Outcome of the sex you're going to have. Somebody's going to argue and put you in your place because you fulfilled a fantasy. So they're going to find out about it, and they're going to be mad at you. I don't know if I would even go there. This person sounds like a real card. Y'all, I'm so sorry that I cannot do questions, but I feel like I have been drugged. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I will come back this evening and answer questions. So, Cheryl, are you still here, baby? I don't know if anybody is still here because sometimes my comments quit. If you're here, I want you to be the first ones to be here when I start the next video. And it's probably going to be, I don't know what time it is now. Let's see. It is 1:18. It's probably going to be around 7 o'clock, 6, 7. Maybe 8, but I'll set a notification. And if you're already on here, I want you to make sure that you go first. So make sure you're paying attention to your notifications. I love you guys. I appreciate you understanding that this is beyond my control. You saw me. I just kept spacing out during the reading. It's time for me to rest, and it's time for me to do a cleansing bath. Alright, you guys take care. Bye-bye.